Welcome everybody to the first mobile gaming news video of 2025. We have 5 different games to talk about in today's video, and one of these games is a brand new game coming out in March of this year where you can literally earn real prizes by playing the game, like an iPhone for instance. I don't know a whole lot about the game, but we're going to be checking it out for the very first time today. But there's also a brand new Bright Memory game coming to mobile devices. It's literally coming in 17 days. Not a long time. If you know anything about Bright Memory Mobile, you know that game has some of the best graphics out of any mobile game ever. And there's a brand new version of that game coming to mobile devices. Very exciting. However, if 3D anime third-person shooters are your thing, there is a brand new game called Project Net that's going to be starting a technical test in like a week. That's it. And you might be interested in this game. I'm going to show you all some of the first gameplay from that game. If Delta Force is on your mind, there is a big bug going around where people can get third person in the game. I'm going to show you what it looks like third person on Delta Force Mobile. And then finally, I'm going to show you all the best graphics game you have never seen before on mobile devices. I'm pretty confident you've probably never seen this before, and it's crazy what this actually is. We're going to start things off here with Bright Memory Infinite Mobile. There is a brand new trailer that was posted on the Bright Memory YouTube channel 4 hours ago, and it is the official trailer of this brand new game. This is very exciting because Bright Memory Mobile was never a complete game. It was only like a 30-minute long story-based first-person shooter. This is actually a full game, and you can see entire gameplays on YouTube from the PC version. This guy has basically ported the PC version of Bright Memory Infinite to mobile devices, both iOS and Android, and this is what it's going to look like. It is crazy good looking. I mean, seriously, some of the best graphics and honestly some of the coolest looking gameplay mechanics I have ever seen in a mobile game. Like, this is wild to me. And the craziest thing is this guy is just some random developer. This is not a big AAA company like Tencent or NetEase or Activision. No, this is just some random guy who really had a passion for this girl named Shelia, the main character in this game. He made an entire game series revolving around this. That is ridiculous. Bright Memory Infinite. And it's coming, wait for it, January 17th to the App Store and the Google Play Store. Now, this game will cost $5, as you can see. What I'm going to do is when this game comes out, I'm going to actually buy it, I'm going to play it, and I can let you guys know if it's actually worth the $5. This is the PC gameplay right here. This gives you a better understanding of what Bright Memory Infinite will look like on mobile devices. Real brief, we're not going to spend too much time on this video, but I just want you to take a close attention to like the atmosphere here. How many things are flying around on the screen, the lightning in the background, how cool the UI looks with the ammo right there on your gun, and then of course the combat. Like literally, when you're swinging your sword, it feels like it makes impact. It's not like a lot of games where like you just swing a sword and then that's it, you know? Oh, you knocked somebody down. Like, combat looks so good in this game. And if this is anything like what the mobile version is going to look like, which I really think it will, because Bright Memory Mobile already looks almost as good as this, just without some of these effects of like, you know, the black hole bringing everything toward the center of it, you know? That is crazy. You can literally like bring people to you with some type of gravitational pull and kill them like that. Look at this. You freeze them in time and then you can just punch them out. That is wild. That's basically what Bright Memory Infinite looks like. That's what we're going to be able to play in just 16, 17 days from now. So that's very, very exciting. However, I want to show you all another new game. This new game is called Project Net. It's a brand new third-person shooter announced based on the Girls Frontline IP. If you don't know anything about Girls Frontline, don't worry. I don't know too much either, but there is a test period on January 9th to January 16th for a week, and it's going to be in these countries right here: Thailand, Malaysia, Singapore, Indonesia, Philippines. Now, if you're watching this video and you want to play this game outside of those countries, it's going to be very easy. If you want me to make a video explaining how to do that for iOS and Android, I can do that right on January 9th if you guys want me to. But there's not a whole lot of information here on Gaming on Phone's websites. It's basically based on the Girls Frontline world. It's created by this development team, which I've never heard of before. What I do want to show you all is actual gameplay from Girls Frontline, not Girls Frontline, sorry, from this game, Project Net. There's a couple of different videos that they've posted so far, so you can actually get a better understanding. We're seeing some PvP gameplay right here. Looks like it's a team deathmatch, I would assume. Looks like you have 5v5 team deathmatch maps in this game. But there's also a heavy emphasis on PvE, which if we go over to their YouTube channel right here, you will see from this technical test preview, there's going to be a lot of PvE gameplay in this game. But it's a good thing. You have different types of things, PvP and PvE, so whatever you like more, you can play it. And I want a lot of people to realize in this video that, you know, just because it's an anime girl shooting game, you don't have to immediately write this game off. Because if the gameplay is actually good, who cares what the character models look like? You know, it doesn't really matter, honestly, to me. I care more about the gameplay with this type of thing. And if the gameplay looks really cool and it plays really well, feels good when you're using it on a phone, then that's the most important thing. So I don't think you should just write this game off completely if it's an anime game, if you don't like anime, because, you know, there's a lot of hidden gems out there. There's a game called Snowbreak Containment Zone, which is very similar to this one. There's that game Strinova, which is hopefully coming soon to mobile devices. That's another crazy one. And they're all third-person anime girl shooting games, but they're actually really, really good. Look at this. This is interesting, too. If I go back here, it says contested. So there might be like some type of PvE plus domination mixed in there. I don't really know. And that boss looks crazy as well. That is insane. However, what we need to do is move on to Delta Force. You see a little screenshot right here. People have been getting third person in Delta Force. And this is what it looks like. There is a big bug going around on both the PC version and the mobile version. And in this video, you're going to actually see from the person how to do it. It's very simple. If you actually have Delta Force right now, you can try it out. I'm pretty sure you can be able to do it. I believe Delta Force is coming out in less than a month from now. So if we're going to be on the same version as this on the global version of the game, you might be able to get third person yourself. Looks like when you switch from first person in the vehicle to third person and then you get out, yeah, some weird combination of pressing all those buttons, you get it. There's other videos out there on Chinese YouTube where it's a lot easier for some people, but here's a video from somebody else. These videos are everywhere. Everybody wants to try out third person, and just looking at this gameplay, I mean, I'm honestly very impressed because it looks like third person was meant for this game. I don't really know. It seems like they were almost developing third person, and then they just decided to keep it first person because, like, it doesn't look weird and janky, you know? Other than that reload animation, actually, now that I take a look at this, look at the reload. The gun kind of floats. Hold on a second. Yeah, you can see it floating. Other than that, like the actual character model, it looks complete. Even the parachute, like that doesn't look like a game to me that, you know, was never planning on having third person. I'm going to see a lot of comments from people saying, oh, third person looks stupid. There shouldn't be third person in this game. I personally don't see an issue with third person as long as the people that want to play third person are not grouped together with first person players. Because there are a lot of people out there that legitimately like third person games more. And they're not going to want to play Delta Force. Plain and simple. They're just not even going to bother. I personally think as long as they have different servers, then it's a good thing to have third person, because mobile games are just kind of designed to have third person. I don't really know. Like, a lot of games come to PC in first person, and then there's the mobile version, which has a third person element to it. So I don't really know. And if you want me to make a more in-depth video showing third person, or if you want me to try it out myself, because I can actually try it out myself, I can get Delta Force, technically, I guess. I haven't gotten the most recent test of this, but I can, if you want me to. I can do that, and I can make a video. Even look at the ladder climbing animation. You tell me this game does not have... Look at this. You're going to tell me that this game does not have third person, or they weren't planning on eventually adding third person? He even grips the handles of the ladder perfectly. This is a game that was gonna have third person eventually. I can guarantee. I can guarantee they were gonna, like, you know, wait 6 months or so, and then for another, like, new update, they were gonna release third person. It was already developed. Already developed. They were just waiting to put it in. And this gameplay is pretty good. Wow, this guy is good. Obviously, he's going up against people in first person, so, you know, he does have a big advantage. But it looks really, really good. But here we are in Fortnite. This is actually Fortnite. What you are seeing right here. Oh my God, there's a person. Hello. Oh God. This is not some random game. This is actually Fortnite. And look at these graphics. This is without a doubt the best looking map I have ever seen in Fortnite. Are you actually kidding me right now? Are you kidding me right now? I've played in this for like an hour, and I still am blown away every single time I see this. Maybe you didn't know this if you don't really play Fortnite, but people can create their own custom creative maps in Fortnite, and some of them are pretty bad, but, ooh, let's see if I can get this guy long range. Maybe? There we go. Some of them are really bad. Some of them are really, really bad, but some of them are complete gems. And this is one of them. Look at this. It gets dark. There's guards in this one too. So even if there's no people online in this server, there's always going to be guards that spawn in. It is a little bit... Oh my God, look at this one room. Is that a person? Wait, what? Oh, he disappeared. Nice, that's great. Oh, hi guard. Goodbye. Look at this. Look at this. If you want to play this, there's an island code, and I'll put the island code down below in the description. It's a little bit janky for me because for some reason my internet's been in and out. But I mean, everything about this, it's so crisp. I love how detailed this desk area looks. And I should probably show, look at the kitchen. Tell me another mobile game that has a more detailed looking kitchen than this. I guarantee you probably can't. There we go. And there we go. We found it. Found the cockpit area. Look at how detailed this is. Are you freaking kidding me right now? Oh my God. Again, my game is kind of glitchy, I'm not going to lie, but this is crazy detailed. You're basically in this space station in outer space. It's called something like hyper-realistic Fortnite first-person map or something like that, and I'll put the island code down below in the description if you want to check it out yourself. However, the moment you have all been waiting for, the game that you can earn real-world prizes like an iPhone, like an Apple Vision Pro, like Jordan shoes, you know, whatever the heck you freaking want. This game is called Planet X, and this is a very interesting take on a mobile game. Supposedly, this game has awarded over $50,000 to players, and they're saying that they're currently in a closed beta right now. The latest winners have won everything from a PlayStation 5 to an iPad Pro, AirPods gaming chair, all these types of stuff. And the whole idea behind this game, which is why I'm a little bit hesitant, is it's based on cryptocurrency, some type of cryptocurrency, and the whole blockchain. This is why I'm not going to sit here and completely endorse this game. I don't know enough about it. I don't know the motives behind the developers. You never really know with this type of thing. You want to be cautiously optimistic, but for my own sake, you know, so I don't screw anybody over, I'm not going to sit here and just completely endorse this game outright right off the bat. What it says here is step 1, you join the hunt. Step 2, you search for treasure chests. And step 3, you extract to win. So I think this is an extraction game. It does look like it has elements to Battle Royale, but I did find a video on their Twitter of somebody actually showing some hand cam gameplay. Very short video, doesn't really show us a whole lot. But it's better than nothing, and this is sort of what the game looks like right now. Obviously, this is in a testing phase. You can see some things here, so I don't think this is like a complete version of the game. But as you can tell, third-person game. It's got some Apex vibes. You have a hoverboard, which is pretty cool. There's your currency up at the top there. Somebody found a chest. Looks like this person might, like, take the chest from them or loot them or something like that, and then I don't really know. Yeah, player was eliminated. So that's interesting. And then there's the timer up there at the top right, which indicates that, yes, it is an extraction game. So guess what? I've been sitting here editing the video. I finished the entire video, and I just checked their website. Turns out there's an entire brand asset page, and there's a lot of gameplay videos that they've posted that I didn't even know about. So we're going to go take a look at these because that would be stupid to not show you all more gameplay of what the game looks like so you can get a better idea. And I think these gameplay videos are a lot better than the one we saw on Twitter. The game looks a lot more complete. It looks good. Like, this is right up there in terms of graphics with a game like, it's probably better than Farlight 84, actually. Maybe like a cross between that and Apex Legends. And I think nobody would be complaining if they had graphics like this when they're playing in a game like this. I like the colors. It's unique. It's different. There's massive structures, which give it a very definite Apex vibe. This is the beach preview in a different area, and it just looks really, really good. Absolutely no complaints. I like, you know, the big giant statues everywhere. Supposedly there's going to be 100 people per server, and it says right here at the top right that you need to find an Omnicell. I don't know what the Omnicell is, but maybe that's something that you can use to extract. This is a desert map. It's a different map. I don't know if this is all in the same map or if this is an entirely different map. I do think a game like this needs a couple of different maps, but it looks good. Again, no complaints there at all. I like these really weird alien-looking planets. It's nice. You know, every Battle Royale, it seems like it's set in present day or futuristic Earth. You know, you don't really have Battle Royales set really in completely different planets. So this is what it looks like when you find a chest. And this is one of the very rare chests that has a big prize in it. It's going to be very hard to find this when you're playing this game, I'm sure. But this guy opens the chest. He collects the iPhone. It lets everybody know that the iPhone has been collected, so probably everybody's going to now be on the hunt to try to kill this guy and steal his prize. He's going to now need to try to extract without dying with his prize in order to successfully collect it. Like, you can't just open a chest and then you win. No, you actually have to successfully extract. This is the very beginning. It looks like this is what they say the start of the hunt is. You don't have anything. You don't start off with like a pistol or anything like that. I wonder if he collects anything. No, he doesn't do anything like that. And this final video is unfortunately only 360p. It's not the best quality in the world, but this is what it looks like when you actually steal a prize from another player. I'm not exactly sure about how this gunplay looks. It's interesting. Kind of hard to tell when it's 360p. But I definitely think what this game should try to do is have a little inspiration from High Energy Heroes. That is the version of Apex Legends Mobile that you can play right now as long as you're in China. And it needs to feel as good as this game. Obviously, you can't make it similar to this because then you're going to have a lawsuit where you're too similar to Apex. But as long as you have people playtesting the game and it feels as good as this game, everybody's going to want to play it. And it'll be good. If it's not as good as this, it's going to be hard to actually get players. A game like this, where you're going to be winning real prizes, really needs to feel good. It needs to be a complete game. Absolutely, without question. However, I do want to show you all a couple of different trailers that they posted on their YouTube channel. This is the official trailer. It looks cool. I don't know. It doesn't show us a whole lot. That little hand cam gameplay shows us more, but you know, maybe in this complete form, it's going to look a little bit more like this. And honestly, I think for a game like this, you really just want to make it look as nice as possible to appeal to the widest variety of players. That way it's going to be successful and actually, you know, have a lot of people competing to get these prizes. I think for a game like this, you need to have a lot of people playing in order for it to be successful. Otherwise, I think the cryptocurrency that it's based off of is not going to have any value at all. I think if a lot of people are playing it, then it's just going to work out better, you know? I don't really know. The gun models look really cool. If this is any indication of what they look like when you're actually playing the game, there's the chest where you can get some tokens, and he picks up the Jordans, and he holds it up into the sky. Yay, he won a prize. The hunt is on. Planet X. Not a whole lot of information from this, but it's still very, very exciting here. So what they say here is there are two different types of prizes. There's your common prizes, which are the yellow chests, which you saw there, and then the rare prizes. And what they say right here, purple are the rare chests, which will contain X tokens and an instant prize win. I would assume they're going to be very, very uncommon. Like, only every couple of days, maybe one person's going to find that, because that's kind of crazy to just open one chest and immediately get an iPhone. It's definitely going to be pretty difficult. But this is their vault, the X Vault, they call it. And this is where you can redeem prizes with your tokens. It seems like for 10 tokens, that equals $1. You can see the Apple Vision Pro is 35,000 tokens. Nintendo Switch is 2,600. I believe the Switch is $260, and the Apple Vision Pro is around $3,500. So I think 10 tokens equals $1. And with that, comparison, if you decide to play this game, you can pretty quickly realize if it's even worth it. If every day you only get 1 token and you're going to expect to get 2,600 to get a Nintendo Switch, yeah, it's not worth it. You're never going to win anything. But if you can play a match and somehow get 100 tokens, in 30 minutes, then if you're really good at the game, then it's pretty easy to get some of these prizes. I don't think it's going to be easy to get prizes. I think it's going to be pretty difficult, but I would just hope it's not going to be a complete waste of time. You never really know with this type of thing, though. This is the hunt passes, though, and this is interesting. It says you'll need to secure a hunt pass to compete in a hunt. They're free and available on a first-come, first-served basis. Each hunt has a limited number of players. So I don't know if this is an extraction game where you can just freely jump into a match whenever you want. I think only at certain times there are matches going on, and you need to be there on time to join a match. It's kind of like a tournament in a way. And in that sense, winning prizes makes a little bit more sense. You have to reserve your pass. You have a chance of winning. It's interesting. It's a very unique concept. What I do want to show you all is their roadmap, which is always a great thing. If a game has a roadmap, then you have a bit more confidence that they're actually going to release it. And some of these dates are pretty surprising. Game mapped optimizations have been going on. This is what the hoverboard looks like. It looks like it's kind of like your standard way of traveling faster around the map. You can track your progress with XP tabs, which will reward you for achievements. I don't really know what the achievements do, but then there's that tournament mode. And this is kind of what the hunts look like. So you can reserve your pass for beach battle. It seems like, okay, well, based off of the number of players here, it doesn't seem like, a tiny amount of people can play in them. There's 9,007, so I think a lot of people can reserve them. So December, there was the restricted open beta. That's going on right now. Here's their mothership upgrade, the mothership upgrade. I think your mothership is basically kind of like your base. Here's sort of like what the map looks like. Doesn't look bad at all, honestly. Looks great. I like the aesthetic. Very cool. And then this is what the cryptocurrency is. Galax, the introduction of the wave gun. There's power-ups, which is a good thing. You're going to want to use your power-ups wisely. This is the thing that was interesting. Reaction cam. When you find a prize, steal one, or get eliminated, the front-facing camera will record a 3-second reaction. Now that sounds great on paper, but for somebody like me, I sometimes play mobile games on the toilet, and I don't necessarily want a reaction camera just immediately coming on without my consent. So I hope there's a way you can turn that off. Otherwise, you never really know. That is not a good way to go, personally, in my opinion. There's voice chat. Every game has voice chat. But here it is. February is the official open beta. So you'll be able to play this game in February, in a month from now. Not, November. Literally in just a month from now, which is crazy. And here's something even more crazy. There's a car giveaway that they're doing on the 24th of February for people in the UK. You can win a Mercedes A-Class for playing a mobile game. Are you kidding me right now? That is wild. That is insane. There's your spectator mode. There's your affiliate program. A battle arena. It says you can basically face off in 1v1s to win X tokens. I guess it's kind of like a way to gamble in a way in a mobile game where you can bet a bunch of your tokens that you can beat somebody else and then you can maybe earn a lot more quickly. It's interesting. Again, very interesting take on a mobile game. But this is it. March 1st, Season 1 is the global launch. Here's another video on their YouTube channel. Not the best quality, unfortunately. I don't know why it's not good quality, but it just shows a little bit more of what this game is going to be about. Yeah, so that's sort of like the whole rundown on this game. As I said, I'm not going to sit here and endorse this game. I don't even know if I'll play it when it comes out because it's entirely possible there might be some controversies behind it, and I don't want to be caught up in all of that. But I really, really hope this is going to be a legitimate, good game that you can actually win prizes in, and it works. Because if it does, then that is a huge incentive to want to play the game. I'm going to take a look more at the Bright Memory gameplay while we're kind of just finishing this up here. But like, you know, for instance, with Arena Breakout or some of these other extraction games, you spend so much time, and then when you extract, you win some cool stuff, but you're just going to be buying more gear for the game, and you're tied down to that game, and that's it. But imagine if your time that you're spending in that extraction game can actually be used toward getting a real-world prize. That just sounds like a really cool concept to me, and I just really, really hope it works. I hope it works. We'll find out pretty soon. Honestly, we probably can find out right now. If the developer happens to be watching this video, I would love to talk to them. They can follow my Twitter. It's down below in the description. But I wanted to tell everybody about it because in case this game is good, then hopefully you can be one of the first people on it and you can actually win some pretty cool prizes. I don't really know. If you're good enough at mobile games, might not be as difficult as you think. But yeah, that's basically it. Those were the mobile games that we wanted to talk about in today's video. Delta Force, Project Net, Bright Memory Infinite, the hyper-realistic Fortnite game, and even the game that you can earn real-world prizes. Let me know what you guys thought was the coolest game down below in the comments. I'd love to have a discussion with you guys, and that's about it. So thank you all so much for watching, guys, and I will see you all in the next episode.